Perez Hilton is well known for being the king of Hollywood gossip and scandal, but he shocked fans back in 2012 when he revealed his incredible weight loss, and he's kept the pounds off ever since. Come, let's find out what he said. Before we get into the video, do like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon. On February 17, 2022, Perez Hilton was called out by Kanye West on Instagram by his government name. Perez, who was born in Miami, Florida, whose real name is Mario Armando Lavandeira Jr. Perez has never tried to sue him for his use of the name. He has maintained the name throughout his whole career. Perez chose to change his name for his media business and to play on his famous pal Perez Hilton's name. According to Things, Perez and Perez have a close relationship. However, this has led his audience to question whether he provides biased coverage on Perez on his blog. Perez Hilton still runs his gossip site, but with a whole new tone, with not as many controversial statements. According to page 6, Perez Hilton regrets hurting celebrities through past reports about their personal lives on his blog. Perez can also be found discussing celebrity gossip on YouTube. In December 2020, Perez was banned from TikTok for violating community guidelines. He claimed the reason for the ban was that he talked extensively about popular creators on the app, such as Charli D'Amelio. A suit against Hilton for copyright infringement was filed by Zomba Label Group on October 11, 2007, stating that Hilton had illegally posted recordings by Britney Spears on PerezHilton.com. The illegal postings include at least 10 completed songs and unfinished recordings leaked over 3 months. The suit asks for real and punitive damages in an unspecified amount, as well as legal costs. Spears is not a party to the suit. In March 2008, Hilton announced on his blog that he would no longer blog about artists signed to Sony BMG. However, when the lawsuit was settled in November of that year, Hilton ended his boycott and resumed regular blogging about Sony BMG artists. On October 11, 2007, a judge cleared the way for Hilton to be deposed in an ongoing defamation suit brought against him by DJ Samantha Ronson after a post on PerezHilton.com claimed that she had planted cocaine in friend Lindsay Lohan's car and set Lohan up to be photographed while under the influence of alcohol and drugs. Hilton's report was a repetition of gossip initially posted on CelebrityBabylon.com. The judge was informed in court that the owner of the site had already settled the case with Ronson. On January 23, 2008, Perez Hilton was awarded $85,000 by Superior Court Judge Elihu Burley in the lawsuit filed by Ronson. Hollywood blogger Perez Hilton has made a career out of poking fun at celebrities, but says he can no longer exclude himself from the finger-pointing when he ballooned up to 248 pounds 2 years ago. Perez, whose real name is Mario Lavandeira, says he was so ashamed of his body. He took a long, hard look in the mirror and vowed to make a change. And now, committed to staying active 7 days a week and sticking to a healthy diet. He has shed 61 pounds and transformed his life. Here, Perez, 32, exclusively tells In Touch how he lost the weight and why he won't stop until he has a six-pack. He began his journey toward leading a healthier life in January 2008. Looking at those before pictures, he was horrified that he let himself get to that place. It wasn't healthy and it wasn't pretty. I do yoga on Sundays, and I also try to hike a couple of times a week and ride my bicycle on weekends. Talking about his diet, he said, "I eat a very clean diet. I'm fortunate enough to get my meals delivered, which makes a huge difference for me. If I don't have to think about it, and I know that everything I'm putting into my body is good for it, and proper portions and the right balances of food, it makes it so simple, and I'm not tempted to cheat." But you don't need to get your meals delivered to get in shape and eat a healthy diet. You can have your meal delivery program. Perez lost a massive 70 pounds. He began his weight loss journey back in 2008, and it took him until 2012 to reach his target. Perez has previously said that at his heaviest, he weighed a lot, but never used to weigh himself, so is unsure how big he was. Back in January of 2008, Perez decided to be healthier, and since then he's been holding himself accountable by taking a shirtless picture of himself every 4th of July and sharing it with his readers. Since 2008, Perez has lost a whopping 80 pounds. Looking at himself in the mirror, now he thinks, "I would do me, LOL." The results were achieved slowly and steadily over the past 3 years, starting by changing his eating habits. He continues to eat healthily, doesn't drink too much, and now says he works out 7 days a week through various activities. He's so much more confident in his body. Props to Perez on his commitment and hard work. Losing weight and making the lifestyle changes he's made aren't easy either. Glad he's sharing his story to inspire others. After losing 80 whopping pounds, he's super healthy. They say health is wealth. Perez Hilton was the center of attraction for news as he walked on the red carpet at Logo's 2012 New Now Next Awards. He heated the temperature by tearing apart his blazer to flaunt his steaming hot body that reflected hard work on his toned abs. That outfit was more than just about fashion for me. It was also a statement. It was saying, I'm owning my body. I've worked very hard to transform it, and I'm feeling great, as told by the Huffington Post. He's an irresistible hunk and heartthrob. Seeing him shirtless is a treat for the eyes. His toned body makes women look up. Hilton's weight loss is the best thing that has ever happened to him. He was hiding his sexy personality behind that extra flabby bulk. Perez Hilton launched the website that revolves around fitness. Its core focus is health. It brings you closer to phenomenal recipes, precious celebrity workout tips and tricks, and photographs of celebrities flaunting their fit and flat bodies, apart from striking features covered in the videos. Rumors in the air assert that Perez Hilton's weight loss is the surgical result of knives and plastics. Many news portals have reported that his weight loss surgery is the reason behind his slim toned body. When two eminent plastic surgeons were asked about their opinions about Perez Hilton's weight loss, they both said that he at least got a little nip and tuck. Hilton started his gossip blog from a cafe near his apartment in 2005. At the time, he couldn't afford to have internet installed at home, so he would use free Wi-Fi at the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf in LA. I would always sit in the same place because in the entire coffee shop there was only one power outlet, so I had to sit there to plug in my laptop. He laughs. I hope they've upgraded since then. The website quickly grew, attracting 8 million hits a day at a time when the internet was still in its relative infancy. Hilton would write stories about the celebrity world, often adding his catty comments. It was quickly dubbed the most hated website in Hollywood, a description he embraced. Word got around that Hilton was running the entire operation from this coffee house, and before long, celebrities such as Lindsay Lohan and Amanda Bynes were dropping in to feed him stories. But plenty of celebrities, as you can imagine, weren't thrilled by the site's content. Nicole Richie turned up one day to complain in no uncertain terms about his mean-spirited coverage. Hilton rejects this specific charge, pointing to the countless celebrity magazines that preceded him. Did Mila Kunis never read Us Weekly or National Enquirer or Star Magazine? He asks. All of those existed before I ever did, and they did the same thing. Maybe I was the first to do it online, and therefore I'm a pioneer. However, there were other complaints about the website which prompted him to significantly change its tone. The LGBT community criticized him for outing gay celebrities, while others were upset by his use of nasty nicknames. In 2010, for example, Hilton repeatedly referred to Christina Aguilera as Floptina to damage her sales and boost those of his then friend Lady Gaga. Hilton's remorse for his behavior makes for one of the most interesting sections of the book. I have a ton of regrets, particularly because I now see that I never needed to be so mean or cruel, he writes. One of the many things I regret is that I hurt so many people by giving them nasty nicknames, and above all, I was unkind to the children of celebrities. Hilton, who is gay himself, received death threats when he outed former American Idol contestant Clay Aiken, but it was a social action campaign that led him to change his ways. In 2010, activist Dan Savage launched the It Gets Better movement in response to the multiple suicides of teenagers that year who had been bullied because they were gay. But when Hilton recorded a message of support for the campaign, he faced an immediate backlash. Okay guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you at the next one.